What's up, family? It's your boy Melanated God. Can you come here at y'all with another teaching? Today's teaching it's gonna be really short. I'm gonna stick to historical record today. And I'm just gonna quote a few books because it's a lot of information, a lot of documents I could get into. So I'm just gonna quote some scriptures that list some key ones. It's gonna be just 4 scriptures today. And we coming out the Apocrypha. A lot of y'all have never heard of the Apocrypha before. It was the missing book that was in between the Old Testament and the New Testament that was in the old King James Version, the 1611 King James Version to be exact, that they had took out and back in the day during the time of Justinian the First and a lot of other different periods I can go into later on in the teachings. It's a lot of historical record, but I'm just gonna tell y'all can go write these scriptures down. It's First Maccabees chapter 3 verse 48, and I'm gonna quote it. And laid open the book of the law, wherein the heathens sought to pay the likeness of their images. So we already see. Have you ever noticed how when every black civilization that where we was at, our ancestors made sure to know that this what we look like and we was already here, and then they sought to change the glyphs and erase they are actually erasing the paintings off the glyphs in ancient Egypt, which you know as ancient Kemet, Tanahisi, in Nubia, in Mexico, which you know as the Olmec, the Aztec, the Toltec civilization. And they trying to, and then they tried to switch up the history on with the natives, which you know the Native American, the Blackfoot, the Sioux, the Washita, the Choctaw Indians, and and then who else? Who else? It's a bunch of them. Even just a lot of historical records that they had did that these people had don't just want you to know, because they know that we have a straight connection to the Most High, and that we are the reason why we have all the talents, all the different clothing, the style, the flat tops, the airfoils, the braid. We got the best. We the best at athletically. We really smart. We are, we all things of that nature. Even they jealous of our skin. They want us to bleach our skin, but then you taking our melanin and put it on yours, and then taking our organs. That's what they don't want to tell you about. Taking your organs out, bleaching your skin, and taking your melanin and put them on, and put your melanin on them. See, that's why they don't want us to know who we are, to know that the fact that the really Most High really loves us, and that the Most High is the kingdom of God is already within us, already within you. You just gotta come. We just gotta break that spirit of religion, heartache, anxiety, depression, all these different things that affect us, generational curses that go on in our family, like spirit of drunkenness. It's a lot. So another scripture is 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 33, Daniel chapter 7 verse 25, and Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. So I'm going to read 1 Corinthians chapter 14 verse 33, and it states that for the God is not the author of confusion, but of peace, as in all churches of the saints. When you go read in Psalms, you can write this scripture down. It's Psalms chapter 148 verse 14, and the Most High states that His people are the children of Israel, the children of the melanated race. That we are a light beings. We come from the stars. Like I say all the time, that we have a straight connection to the Most High, that we really don't really have a clue on our power and our ability, and that the enemy, that Satan, don't want us to know. That's why they keep changing the names, changing our history, changing all these different aspects about ourselves. But as long as you know that you are God, and you are a goddess, that you are melanated, that you are beautiful in each and every way, when it pertains to righteousness, knowing right from wrong, then you'll see how powerful you really are. But when you start dabbling off into wickedness, then the enemy got you. Because this is the reason why. I'm going to tell you, this is the reason why. And this, I'm going to tell you this. This way it states in Deuteronomy 7 and verse 3. This what the Most High told us and our ancestors not to do. And then plus they had plenty evidence to not know. This is what you don't do. Okay. This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 verse 3. Neither shalt thou make marriages with them. Thy daughter thou shalt not give unto his son, nor his daughter shalt thou take unto thy son. So you're not supposed to take you're not supposed to say the black, well, is the melanated daughter or the melanated son to marry anybody that's not melanated. I'm sorry. So, because you know why this was going to happen. For they will turn away thy son from following me, that they may serve other gods. So will the anger of the Lord be kindled against you, and destroy thee suddenly. But verse 5. But thus shall ye deal with them. Ye shall destroy their altars, and break down their images, and cut down their groves, and burn their graven images with fire. So all that Roman Catholic, they old Greek stuff, it ain't happening. It's not happening over here. And then I'm going to state this too. When you go back into history, that the original Greeks and Romans was melanated people. They don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about the way, as the Gauls, like Julius Caesar, them tribe, they the ones that came in where we was at, where like in Africa, Europe was named after a black woman named Europa. They came in and just conquered everything. So, and then we know, when then you go track down and throughout history, when you go into the Bogias, I said in one of my other videos on that, how we should know as Cedric Bogia, that what you know as the white Jesus, he raped his sister, and he slept with Michelangelo and Leonardo da Vinci, and that was his lover. And that's why the Most High say, do not make marriages with them. Come against all that what they trying to bring, because this is what they're doing. They trying to bring feminism and all these other things onto just on black men, and how the women and how the melanated sisters have that masculinity. Don't worry about the brother. Don't worry about the black man. He ain't this, he ain't that. Like, nah. The Most High say don't do that, because then what it's gonna do is then once you have kids, and then once you grow them up in a society to what's taking place nowadays, you start to see the confusion. Where the Most High says he's not the confusion. Religion and the way society is built on lies and bloodshed on our melanated. This is like what you know as over here. This is native territory. You know, as the Olmecs, the Aztecs, the Incas, the Mayans, the Peruvians. These are our lands over here in Africa as well. And Atlantis that they have found under sea civilizations that black people ruled many years ago. That they don't want to talk about how that we was actually taller and bigger in the ancient world. They have pyramids in the water that I can actually show you, but I don't feel it's on my bookshelf. I don't want to be wasting time. But it actually have pyramids in the water that the pyramid is down in the Atlantic Ocean, or it connects to the Peru landmass that's in some of the parts that's in the water. It's actually bigger than the pyramid that's in which is Khufu pyramid in ancient Kemet. And then it's a lot of stuff, man. And then plus Daniel chapter 7 verse 25. This can be the last scripture, and we'll get right into the historical record. Okay. And this come out of the book of Daniel chapter 7 verse 25, and it states, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. You see how they don't want us to call upon the Most High. That's why they put that other image, that Cesare Borgia and Serapis image, which as Serapis, that's as the Ptolemies, the Greeks had came in the ancient Nubia, and they wanted to be worshipped, and the priests that was there, they was saying like, no, you can't come in here. But whereas like they was bringing confusion, this, that, and the third. Let me finish this because I'm about to chop that up on now. And shall wear out the saints of the Most High, and think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and times and the divide of the times. See how they do? See? They come to change times, laws. And then this another thing too, of these different calendar systems, the dates are out of place. So like the calendar system that we are on is going off the Pope Gregory the First. If you go look at Pope Gregory, he was the one that took out some of the times and laws that was dealing with February. Why you think February is the shortest month? They used to have it like when you go study how the Romans did the calendar. They had actually took out days and added certain days, because when you go into the older calendars like the Mayans, the Sumerians, the ancient Kemet, the ancient Egypt calendars, everything was lined up on 30 days. Everything was lined up perfectly with how the Most High told them to set all it up. But when you start having confusion, when you let the enemy in, that's all the enemy needs, is a slave door in. Where you have a lot of our people that will sell us out, will turn their back on our own people just for money, but then don't even know you about to get dealt with as well. And the Most High is not being pleased with all that what happened throughout time. So we're gonna get to this historical record. This is one of my other books that I have to finish. It's by J. Rogers, the world's great men of color, and it has women as well. This is if you want to start off with like some history, just some basic ones like the straight to go to, I would recommend going to this one. It's the way J. Rogers broke it down. It's a lot of historical figures in here. He just summed it up all in one, versus having all these different books, this, that, and the third. But it's all cool. But it's cool though. It's a lot of books that I can recommend. But I'm gonna just give y'all some the hard hitters. So we're gonna start off with Imhotep. Y'all already know that's my boy right there, Imhotep. Known as the God of medicine, Prince of Peace, and the first Christ. Meaning this, talking about the Christ consciousness that they had back in the ancient world. And it states, No individual of the ancient world has left a deeper impression on history than Imhotep. He was the father of medicine. He is, says at Serlin Osler, the first figure of a physician to stand out clearly from the midst of antiquity. Antiquity means from the ancient world. Of the details of his life, very little survive, though numerous statues of him being found. He lived at the court of King Zoser of the Third Dynasty. Then when you look at King Zoser, it was another name they called Zoser was Nexhaket. In the third dynasty. See, the third dynasty was an important period at that particular time that a lot of people don't really have a clue, because we was about to come into the gold. It was the golden age period that was about to take place. In about 2980 BC, where he established us a reputation as a healer, and he was worshipped as a god for the next 3,000 years, not only in Egypt but also in Greece and Rome. Even early Christianity worshipped him as the Prince of Peace. So when they say worship, that means they acknowledge all the things that he had done that they never seen before. In the Romans and Greece, that's when they have that other book that Dr. Little Africa states that he's the one that had the Eber Papyrus, on how they used to take the herbs and he lined them up. How this is, let me show how he lined the herbs up with the different body parts and what we need to do, how we need to cure this disease, and what we need to be doing. So, like for example, say if you had a cut, they would put a leaf and wrap it around it. It was kind of like a band-aid in the ancient world, but what it does is when the sun would hit it, it would actually heal your body a lot faster. It takes its time, so it can heal a lot. It'll heal a lot better, and you'll be fully equipped. So let's get back. His father was an architect named Kenofor. His mother was Kedu Unk-Ahur, and his wife Renophonette. Imhotep appears to have been a versatile like Aristotle and Leonardo da Vinci. So what they telling you is they try to put they not lined up with us. They not on that level right there. In addition to being the chief physician to the king, he was sage and scribe, chief lector, priest, architect, astronomer, and healer. At the time, healing and medicine were allied in native Africa and the East today. He was also a poet and a philosopher. He preached cheerfulness and urged contentment. His proverbs embodying a philosophy of life called popular fancy, and he were handed down from generation to generation. See there? Let's see. Oh, here we go. I'm gonna skip down a little bit. Okay. Watch this. This is what I was saying about with the medicine part. There's evidence that the Egyptians and perhaps Imhotep also diagnosed and treated more than 200 diseases, among them 15 diseases and of the abandonment, 11 of the bladder, 10 of the rectum, 29 of the eyes, and 18 of the skin. They knew how to detect diseases by the shape, color, or condition of the visible parts of the body. As the skin, hair, nails, tongue, they treated spinal, tuberculosis, gallstones, appendixes, rheumatoid authors, hold up. Master of disease and dental care. So, sorry about that. Look, that last part. So they was actually doing dentistry even back in the ancient world too. They used to, and look, let's see, They practiced surgery and knew osculation and extracted medicine from plants. So why is that? Look, think about this. Think about this too. That's why they push a lot of people not to take herbs, because they know the herbs gives life. The Most High states that in the scriptures, and they knew even way back in the ancient world that the herbs have life that we need, that's sustained for us, that the Most High put on here so we can have life that's good for our health and also good for our spirit, man. So there's another book by J.A. Rogers called Sex and Race, whereas he shows you in different parts where black people was at. They show you from Portugal, Europe, Greece, Rome, Spain, all these different things that black people. Hey man, look. What's another one? I'm gonna show you this one right here. I'm gonna show you. Man, it's hey man, I don't even know which one to pick. Let's see. See, look, this is one right here. See that right there? See that brother right there? See them tribes? This is a brother over in Spain right here. This is a brother in Spain. Look, a Negro soldier from ancient Spain. That was the first one, which you know as number one. That was a soldier in ancient Spain. You see there? I want you to see the look. See how they got the headband? Then he got this jerk, got his necklace. They don't want to show you that. Number two, the Negro skull from the ancient Portugal. Number three, X-ray skull of living West Indian Negro. Then the fourth one, prehistoric battle scene, Spanish cavern. To my this one right here. This over here in the natives. That was known as with the Hopi Indians down in the west. Then you got the prehistoric Bushman fingerprints. So, and I don't want to show you that right there. Let's see what's some more. Let's see. This is where you got the black women right there. They don't want you to see the black men, the black women and men in the glory. See there? Let me show you another one. See, look at that. In our glory state. We still are glory. And what's another? Oh man. Look at that. And then look at that. This is what you know. Look at that. That's some more. And you like, look, they want some more. I'll give you some. Hey man, look. Let's see. What's some more? I'm gonna show you some more because this a lot. It's a lot in here. Even in and look, even in ancient Persia, which y'all know is the 300 movie, that was actually based upon black people, which you know as Spartans and Athenians. Those were black people, and the Persians was black. Hey, yo, if y'all go that scene where Leonidas kicked that brother down that well, that was actually how the Persians used to dress and how they used to look back in the ancient world. Like Xerxes, Darius, Artaxerxes, and a lot of them, that's how they used to look, but they was taller. And what's another one? Look at this one. This was another thing they don't want you to see right here. Yeah. And also, Even in Hawaii as well. And look, this is some Greek coins and how they used to have, like, what you know, like the cents today, like the quarters, the nickels, the dime. We had all that. Look at that. We have everything, all it. Look, it's the same thing. And this is a prime mix. Look at that. And I can read all this, man. Let's see. Look at this. Look at this right here. Over in Arabia. Over in Arabia. Got some more. Let's see. Down in Morocco. Let's see. It's a whole lot of stuff I can show y'all. Let's see. Let's see, I'm trying to find some more. Oh, look at this right here. Let's see. And look, they don't want to show you this part in France right here. See, look at that. They don't want you to see that. Oh, look at this right here. They don't want you to see that. Look at the sister got a fur coat on. Looking just glorious over there. They don't want you to see that either. It's a whole lot of stuff I can read out of here. It's crazy. And look, this over here doing with the British over in Britain. Start dealing with the Moors, the Moreno, the Morocco. I can show you more on that. Look at that. That's some more. Got some more. And look, over in Germany, look at the brothers with their suits on, with the Stacey Adams, even back in the 1920s, G'd all up. And look, over in Belgium, this is the 17th century, over in Belgium and Austria. They don't want you to see that. Look at that beautiful sister. And then this is over in Italy. Let's see. Old parts of Italy. They don't want you to see that either. How come you come from glory? Got some more. Got some more. Look over in Portugal. Look at this right here. I'm trying to find another. Oh, and this right here, Sophia, Queen in England. Look at that, sister, a beautiful sister. They don't want you to know this. Royalty. Yeah, it's real. And then, let's see. And this is, let me see now, I'm trying to see. It was another picture. That's another picture. Oh yeah, like dealing with the, let's see. Let's see, man. I'll show that. Okay, yeah, get this book right here. It's another good one right here. And also, I presented this one before. This is actually a really good book right here for starters. Starter kit. I'm saying, man, this is an actually good source to read right here. And this another one right here. I had read this in high school. I finished this in like a month in high school. But like about 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks, finished this book right here. Let's see, I'm gonna see. Let me see if I can find another picture. Look at that, Queen of, look at that. They don't want you to, look at that. You in a glory state. Oh, look, this another one. This why they hate you. Queen Hatshepsut. This why they hate us. A perpetual hatred towards you. Let's see, what's another one? There's another good book source right here, The Technology of the Gods. Talking about how all them ancient structures that how we built them throughout history, and this actually is a hieroglyph that was in the tomb. This is actually a glyph right here. Hey, there's some good stuff in this book, man. It's a whole lot of historical records and showing you like the different structures and how they did everything with the body. It's beautiful, man. It's so beautiful. And this one right here, Stolen Legacy. Get this one right here. This is how the Greeks, like I told you, that came in. Hey. And also, hold on. Let's see. Also, hold on, fam. Look, this is another one by Yosef Ben Yakinet, Dr. Ben. I know it's kind of looking crazy, but look, the black man, the Nile, and his family. Hey, this is actually a good book, man. See, look, they got some more. See, look at that. That's another picture of Imhotep right there. Got the different kings right there. And what's so crazy is that the fact they have everybody's name in the hieroglyphs. They got everybody's name in there. They kept records upon who came in there. And in each period, they have everybody. Look at that. Look at that. That's some more. Look at that. Got some more for you. Look at that. See how they try to knock the noses off? You tried to knock the noses off, but you still. But come on, fam. Come on, fam. Stop. It's another one right here. Look at that. How powerful we are. Put it up to the camera so y'all can see. Look at that. Akhenaten. And the other one, that's that's Joseph. Which you know is Joseph. This Joseph right here. That's Nekaket, Nakaket. So he was man. This when you go say that the third dynasty, man. It was just a golden age period that I can't even explain. Just coming off the top of the dome, like right now, because it's so much historical records that I'm gonna have to like show y'all, put this on the PowerPoint, and it would take after years and years of information on how much history, in fact, that we really need to really be knowing what's going on. Hey, it's a lot, man. This is why I say all the time, hey, take care of y'all business, take care of y'all bills. Then y'all can get all this stuff because, hey, start investing in yourself. Invest in some, we're gonna start talking about some economics as well. So we'll know how the value where we need to know, where we need to, have the most lead and guide, and how we need to do our economic system. Hey, it's a lot to the historical record that is crazy, and also since they want to hide our history, and what's another one? This is another go-getter. Let me see what it was at. Okay, got some more. This by Shaking the Diop right here. This book right here is a powerful book. This is a lot of scientific information in here and some stuff that went on throughout history and time. It's a whole lot. And you have to take your time and actually read these books. Man, there's so much. Let me show you something out this book. See, that's why they be hating on the sisters with y'all hair. This is why they hate. All them different braids, styles, froze. Let's see. Go normal. Go normal. Let's see. Normal. And there's another one right here. That's Khufu. Let's see. This Khufu right here. And this is Zoja. That's another pic of Zoja when they was younger. Remember, this is Nakaket, and that's Khufu, which you know as the pyramid in the middle, down where the Sphinx is. Let's see. And there's some more. Which you know these two right here, that's Mental Hotep the second. Them the ones that brought. He was the warrior type of Nusut, which you know is like a pharaoh, a king. And this right, this one, let's see. This Masin, this is Menkaure. This one that built the pyramid that's off the edge and it lines up with the belt of Orion. That's in Amos chapter 5 verse 8. That's another picture, man. So, and that's another one right here. The climax of Rome. Yeah. They don't want to talk about this part right here. Which you know, like with the gladiator, Septim, there was no such guy, no names, Arbutus and all that other, whatever the guy name, it was Septimius Severus. He was a king that was he was a gladiator one time, and then once that part of Rome had fell, that the Gauls that y'all see like Julius Caesar, the Gaul tribe, and then there was now called Gaul, like they couldn't talk, they couldn't talk right, man. That's whatever they can do. So that's a good one right here. I'm gonna show y'all some pictures as well. See, look at that. Mine is, look at this one right here. That's what part they don't want to show you. Look at that. Black folk. Yeah, they don't want to show that. Let's see. Look at this right here. See that right there? Brothers, right there. Let's see, the Imperial Parts of Rome, man. It's a whole lot of information in here. Let's see. But yeah, and that concludes the teaching for today. That was just a little basic bullshit y'all can get on historical record on how they try to change the images. But hey, if y'all want some more, just let me know. Hey, always speak positive, come against negativity things in life, because this is what the enemy don't want. The enemy don't want us to love ourselves, know who we, knowing that the God consciousness that we supposed to be on, where we know God and Goddess become the one, so we can stay in contact with the Most High and lead in the direction in all truth. You know. So, hey, this concludes the teaching. I might come and do another one. I don't know. Well, the Most High puts on my heart. Peace and love. Hey, like and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Excuse me. Hey, look, like I said, man, always praise to the Most High. And look, we might go through things, and we know we're gonna go through some trials and tribulations in life, but it's for us to better ourselves, so the Most High can lead and direct the things that we need to be doing. He won't put on as much as we can bear, and plus I thinking about coming up here with another one, with a part 2, and showing it where we got black folks that was actually in the scriptures. You know, it's a lot, man. It's a lot into it. So peace and love. Y'all will bless rest y'all day. Speak positive. Come against negativity. Peace.